Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Do It For Yourself. So, do you have a portable AC unit that you want to be able to bring into your garage and maybe cool it some during the hot summer days? Well, I do. I live in sunny Arizona and this garage probably gets up to 115, 120 plus. And I don't know if a portable AC unit will do what I'm hoping it will do, but I do have a 10,000 BTU unit. Some of those mini splits out there are running anywhere 10 to 12,000 BTUs for 500 square feet. My garage is about 500 to 600 square feet or so, and I'm going to give it a try. So, first thing I wanted to do was, where can I redirect this air vent from my portable AC unit outside without having to create a hole in the door or some kind of hole in the wall? Well, I started to look around, and lo and behold, I noticed that I had these little bay windows right up there on my garage door. So I said, well, why couldn't I create a template for one side and simply just redirect this air vent right out that window without having to create a hole that, well, I didn't want to create. Now, obviously, you can only do this if you have these bay windows, but let's go ahead and give it a try. Let's see if it'll work. Anyway, we'll be right back. Okay, guys, so here is basically what came off that bay window. You had this side, which is on the inside of the garage door, and it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 holes. Now when you unscrew these holes, I would unscrew these holes from the top first. Then you have these two holding the glass window, which is right here. Then hold the glass before you unscrew the bottom two, okay? That's just something to be aware of if you decide to take on this project. So anyway, this is for the inside door panel. This here is also, I believe, for the outside. It goes on the outside of the window, just like this. And this also goes on the outside, just like this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this piece of wood. This is just your standard OSB wood, and it's only about 1/4 inch thick. And I'm hoping this will work because obviously the window here is a lot thinner than this OSB, but we're going to give it a try, okay? So I'm going to take this glass here and I'm going to mark it. I'm going to put it on the edge, square it off on both edges, so then I only have two sides to cut. And, oh yeah, that pin is better. Let's try it this way now. Alright, so now we've got these two sides outlined. And we're going to cut now going to cut it down. Be careful with the window. It is glass. I don't think it's plexiglass. It looks like glass to me. Feels like glass. I'm going to cut this side and this side. Okay. So let's get this cut. Guys, please wear some earmuffs and some goggles. I don't know why I didn't do that with the first cut. I wasn't really paying much attention, so don't be like me. Wear some safety apparel. All right, here we go. Okay. Now we're going to do the other side. Okay, so the idea is to be able to put this over like this and then draw the template on the corner here or somewhere in the middle. Try to get it down low. I'll show you in a minute. See how it fits in here. Okay, so it looks like it fits on the inside this mold here for the back side of the frame, which is what you want because there are these holes here that you're going to have to screw into to hold this up, to hold this piece up. So that worked out perfectly. In fact, just like that. Now what we're going to do next, I don't know if this is supposed to go over. Okay. So there are some standard screws that comes with. And these are the standard wood screws. Well, actually they're not wood screws, they're like plastic. They're screws for plastic. I forgot what they call it. I'll put a link in the description for these. But basically, when the thinner piece was on, when the thinner window was on, this would go through the other side into here, no problem. But because this is a thicker piece of wood, we're not going to be able to do that. We're going to have to find longer screws for this job. So hang on, we'll be right back. Okay guys, so here's what I did. I could not use the original screws that came with the bay window because they're just too small. They're just big enough for the thin window that this bay frame came with. So what I ended up doing was using these wood screws that I got from Home Depot some time ago. The problem is that these wood screws are about 1.5 inches, and obviously these are probably about 1/2 inch screws. But because of the depth of the window of the wood, which is 1/4 inch, and the space that I have between here, I was able to use them. Now I only screwed in the 4 corners. I'm not going to use screws throughout the whole thing because this is only a temporary solution to get it cool in the summer, because the rest of the year I'm going to put the original window back in. Now when you do get your screws, do not get 1.5 inches like I have, because if you do, it will go through the other side a little bit. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Okay, that can be covered up with a little bit of paint. I'll get a smaller screw later where I won't have that problem, but for now, for demonstration purposes, I wanted to just use what I had on hand. So yeah, keep that in mind. So now what I would say is grab your air vent from your portable AC unit and let's create the hole that we're going to need. Now, get yourself a nice sharp pencil. Sharpen it really sharp to where you got a nice little point at the end, because you're going to have to go inside this template right in here where it meets, so that where the pencil meets the plastic right in here. So when you draw the outline and then you cut it, this part will fit in nice. Okay? So the other thing I would do is, this has two sides to it. It has this side here, and it has this little slope side here. Personally, I think it's better if you do it on the slope side, just like this. I think there's a little less resistance if you do it that way. You don't have this right here restricting the flow of the bend, and it's just my personal preference. This is only so long, so you want to try to get as much length out of it as you can. So here we go. We're going to draw. We're going to put this flush up against, actually, this is where it's going to get kind of hard. It's going to be a little hard getting in the middle here, because I don't have a lot of I want to try and get as close to the bottom as I can. So I think that might be good. So we'll make sure it's nice and straight. Make sure you can get your pencil all the way around and create the template. Okay? All right, let's give it a try. Right there. Right there. Okay. Hold it nice and firm, and here we go. See how we did that? Okay, I think I created the line all the way around it. Give it a quick glance, see where you're at. A little bit more here. You want to make sure you get it nice and dark so you can see it when you cut it. Okay, there we go. Can you see that, guys? I don't know if you can see it. I'm in the light here. I'm going to tip this over. It's right in here. See that little outline I made? Okay, so I'm going to pull the camera back. Now, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take these screws out, and then I'm going to cut this piece out with a jigsaw, which I have right here. Okay. Remember, guys, we only have 4 corners that we need to hold down. Okay, I'm going to set these to the side. There we go. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I want to get a good hold on this piece. So I'm not going to try and clamp it to this. What I will do probably clamp it to this. You can see that. Yeah, I can. Okay. Maybe like that. So if you have some C-clamps, these are a little overkill, but they will work. I'm gonna clamp this side here. Make sure you clear the stand plate so you don't hit it with your jigsaw. So let's snug it down a little bit on that side. I'm going to snug it down a little bit on this side. Just like that. I think that'll work. I've got one of these Bosch jigsaws with a wood blade, an all-purpose blade. And we're gonna go all the way around that template, the best we can. We're gonna cut right on that line. Okay. We need protection. Just a second, guys. All right. I got my goggles on and I got my earmuffs on. Here we go. My bad, guys. I should have started with a hole, not from the bottom here. Do not do it this way. Let's go ahead and drill a hole in here. The wood is still good. I'm going to use it. Shoot, I don't know what I was thinking. Just 1 second. We'll be right back. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to keep this down here. I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking. That's my problem. Okay, so let's go ahead. Wait a minute. Can we still use that? Yeah. We can still use it, I think, but... Okay. Don't do it the way that I did it the first time. All right, here we go. Ow, fuck. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm making a lot of dumb moves today, guys. Oh my god, that hurt. Okay, well, as you can see, that's not what I wanted. I think what I'll do is I'll put a little bit of Elmer's glue in there and see if we can get that to work out for us, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get the template. Let's see how this fits. Okay. It's a little small. Let me see. Actually, it's just the right size. The problem I'm having is these come with these little tabs here. And so the tabs aren't allowing me to go all the way through, which I kind of knew would happen. But I think that's okay. I think what we could do we can compensate for that. Basically, all we want to do is just get that bottom part in, and then we can put a couple screws in these holes here. Which I think just needs to be cut a tad bit more. So let's try that. Just a little bit of shaving here and there, and I think we'll have it dialed in. That works. And then what you can do is I have a couple of smaller wood screws that I could put in here that will hold this in place. The main plastic piece, oval part of it, is flush up against the inside of this wood. So the next thing we're going to do, well, first I'm going to see if I could fix that stupid thing, and then we're going to go ahead and install this in the bay window and see what we come up with. Hey guys, welcome back. So what I ended up doing was cutting another board with a new hole. I figure if I'm gonna do it, let's do it right. Actually, this is the wrong board, just a second. Okay, here it is. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hand the outside plastic to my wife, who's on the other side of that garage door. And we're going to go ahead and screw this in. Okay, let's try and get this up a little bit. There we go. All right. Okay, so I'm going to hand this to her. Okay, just hold it there like so. And you can see how she's holding that frame there. And it's just so that I can screw two sides of this and get this lined up. So I should be able to fit it right into that mold there, just like so. And then the next thing I'm going to do is grab this piece. And then, let's see. Okay. So we're going to put a screw in the first corner. Just a little bit so that it holds. And we're going to go to the other corner. Again, it helps to have somebody on the other side so they can guide it and hold it in place for you. And line it up with the hole. Just like so. Okay, so we got that corner.
It's not all the way through.
I know. Got that corner. Got two more corners to go. Get that corner.
You want me to push it?
Well, I'm trying to see if it's lined up properly. Yeah, it is. Okay, we got that. Now we just need to do...
There's a gap. There's a gap.
Okay, I'll check that in a minute. Okay, I think you can let go. How's that other side? It's just a little loose here, right?
Yeah, and there's a...
This side is good. That seems all good. Let's see, let's get this a little closer. It's like so. There you go. No, you don't need to leave it out. I think this is fine. No, I think we're good. I'm gonna have to take it from here. Okay, so guys, as you can see, bring that up a little more. Unfortunately, I don't have a camera that can get really close unless I bring the camera close. So I used 4 screws, is all I needed. And here's the deal. This is just a temporary solution for the summer. Summer's around the corner. And I'm gonna hook up my portable vent here into this right here, to this hole that I created for it. And the The whole idea is to extend this to the back of the unit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the video, and keep in mind that it is going to be a little bit loose because of the wood in between. Now, if you really want to go all out, you can caulk the sides and you won't get any movement at all. And then when winter comes around again, you can take this all out, you can take the caulk out, and go back to the window. This is just an alternative instead of drilling holes into a door or a wall or whatever. So let me go ahead and get the AC unit and let's see how it works. Okay, so I was able to fit the vent into the hole that we created, and I was able to screw in each side. Now what we're going to do is going to bend the vent over. Make sure you hold this part. I'm going to put as very little pull on this part of it as you can. Okay. And over here is my 10,000 BTU AC unit. Show you what that looks like. Okay. Let's go ahead and scan back a little bit. All right. Now, I am faced with a little bit of a dilemma. Obviously, I'm short of my goal here from reaching the back of my unit. I'm saying I'm probably a good, 8 inches. So we need to find something to put this on so we could hook this up on the back like this. I'm probably going to need more than 8 inches. Probably more like what I have over here. Let me show you. Okay. Now, I believe you can get extensions for this on Amazon. I'll try to find something and put it in the description below. But if not, then you'll have to makeshift something to make this work. I'm going to go ahead and lift this up. It's not very heavy. And again, you'll probably have to try and find something a little more stable than this. I'm just trying to give you an idea on what you can do. Just like that. With room to spare. Okay, I've got it locked in place now. Okay, it's locked in place. Now these are on wheels. And I will make something to place it on, but for now, and for demonstration purposes, we're just doing it this way. Okay? Let me go get a plug it in, and we'll see how this works. Don't fall. Don't fall. Okay. Hopefully I don't have too many plugs in that one outlet there, one strip, but otherwise it'll trip everything. Let me see. Nope, that should be good because it's only one. Never fails. Just a second. Okay, here we go. Okay. I'm going to pull this to the back of the door here. Just so it doesn't fall. All right. I can feel the air. This is nice. This is really nice. All right, so guys, if you're looking for a project to do to cool your garage, but you don't have the funds for a mini split, like I don't, this could be an alternative if you have one of these lying around. I have no idea how long it's going to cool this garage, if it even cools it at all, but I can tell you I'm feeling pretty cool right now. I will say that I've got no insulation anywhere. Well, let's see, I have insulation on this side. I have no insulation there. I believe I have insulation above here. So I do have some insulation on some of these walls, just not all of them. At least I don't think. Anyway, the point is, if you want to make a system where you don't have to drill into your wall or drill into a door in your garage in order to redirect the heat, the air, then this might be an alternative for you. Anyway, thanks for being patient and watching this video. All I would ask, even if you don't subscribe, to just like the video, guys, because the more likes I get, the more the algorithm will take my videos into consideration and start spreading them out there. I'm trying to get 3,000 watch views and doing whatever I can to get that. So once again, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.